Most people might think this is just one video about a single topic, but the reality is something completely different. Today, we're not focusing on just one incredible fact. Instead, we're diving into a series of fascinating facts that are all completely different from each other, and chances are you've never heard most of them before. So get ready, because what you're about to discover might surprise you. There is hardly a person in this world who does not know about Genghis Khan, who created the world's largest empire, the Mongol Empire. Now, I'm telling you something you've never even dreamed of. Did you ever know that one male in every 200 men in the world is a direct descendant of Genghis Khan? During his reign, he fathered countless children, and no one knows exactly how many children he had. But scientists actually studied this. A group of international genetic researchers analyzed something called the Y chromosome, which is passed from father to son. When they studied DNA from different regions, they discovered something shocking. About 8% of the men living in areas that were once part of the Mongol Empire share the same Y chromosome lineage believed to come from Genghis Khan's family line. When researchers looked at the global population, they estimated that around 0.5% of all men on Earth could be direct descendants of him. That means tens of millions of men alive today may carry his genetic legacy. And there's a reason for that. Historical records say Genghis Khan had 6 Mongolian wives and more than 500 concubines. Because of that, his bloodline spread incredibly fast across generations. What if I told you there are people on Earth who can see millions more colors than you? Colors that don't even exist in your reality. This isn't science fiction. It's called tetrachromacy. Most humans are trichromats. We see the world using 3 types of color receptors in our eyes: red, green, and blue. So we can distinguish and recognize about 1 million colors using these 3 color receptors. But a tiny number of people may have a 4th type of cone cell, and that could unlock an entirely new dimension of color perception. So women like this have the ability to see about 100 million different colors. So even though this is an eye disorder, it's like their eyes have gained superpowers, right? If I asked you why sunglasses were invented, what would you answer me? Protect your eyes from the sun or for beauty? Ha ha ha. Yes, you are right. But did you know that sunglasses were not originally created for any of these purposes? Sunglasses are said to have first been used by the Chinese in the 12th century. At that time, these sunglasses were made from flat quartz stones, but it's not for protecting your eyes from the sun or for beauty. You might be surprised to hear that judges were the first to use sunglasses in this way. It is to cover up judges' facial expressions when questioning witnesses in court. So, sunglasses, which were initially used in this way, became popular as a fashion accessory and a device to protect the eyes from the sun by the 1930s. Have you ever wondered where clouds actually touch the ground? It sounds impossible, but you may have walked through one without realizing it. Clouds look like they float high above us, but clouds are not solid. They're made of billions of tiny water droplets. And sometimes they come all the way down. When a cloud touches the ground, it has a different name. It's called fog. Yes, fog is literally a cloud on the ground. This happens when the air near the ground cools down enough for water vapor to turn into tiny droplets. These droplets float in the air, just like clouds in the sky. But now they surround you. When you walk through fog, you are actually walking inside a cloud. The same kind of cloud airplanes fly through. On mountains, clouds often touch the ground directly. That's why mountaintops are sometimes completely inside clouds. People standing there are literally inside the sky. So the exact place where clouds touch the ground is not rare, not distant. Could be right in front of you the next time you see fog. Have you ever seen a snake poop? No. Well, you're not alone. In fact, most people go their whole lives without witnessing it, but here's the twist. Snakes do poop, and when they do, it's fascinating, strange, and kind of gross. If you want to see snake poop, touch the above video.